Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 18. Just jumping right into what happened last episode, we had Millum being pretty funny. We had, as usual, I suppose, for the couple episodes we've seen her, the Demon Lords chatting about what seems to be what I called an ancient evil. I don't know if it's entirely that, but the Demon Lord made it seem like it was something very old and very powerful that he was interested in. So that's interesting. I'm not sure if we'll see more of that this episode or further down the line. And Rim is just managing his city. They got briefly attacked by a couple of Demon Lord henchmen, but Millum negated the situation, and then Rim handled the situation, essentially. So yeah, good stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens this time. So let's jump right in and do it because I'm a little behind on schedule at the moment. Alrighty, guys. So like usual, there's a link in the description, and you can click that to get to the reaction. Very simple, one click away, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You guys know how it all works, so go ahead and click that link right now, guys. Alrighty, guys, so that is the end of episode 18. So I have mixed feelings about this episode, and I'm not gonna say it was kind of a bad episode until I see where it goes from here. But they spent a lot of time manipulating that one Demon Lord underling who we just met last episode, and we didn't really know much about. And I don't really care too much about him, I guess. And so, that kind of thing is always iffy with me. Like, it'll pay off if we get to see more of him in the future, but if he walked in that cave and died, then I don't really understand the purpose of that this entire episode, pretty much, except for, like, the scenes with Rim. But, like, I'd say roughly half the episode, maybe even more than half the episode, was the scenes with that guy. Who I don't even know the name of, but the guy that walked in that cave for, Cherboldus, or whatever the name is. It's a hard word to say. Um, but, but yeah. Regardless of that, so as long as we see more of him in the future and he's not just consumed, because obviously they told him, like, this beast needed a body and that it would go into him and he'd control it, but that was obviously a lie because that beast is alive and moving and it's enormous, and I highly doubt that entire thing is that guy's body and he's controlling it. So, and who, maybe it is, maybe somehow his mind has taken control of it and it's sentient now, I don't know. My guess is it's probably gonna have a purpose, I feel like it has to because of how much focus they gave it, but we'll just have to wait to see for future episodes. But other than that stuff, the rest of the episode was just a lot of planning and stuff, so this discussion might not be too long, just so you guys know if you're wondering why. We had basically the bath scene where Rim was talking to, I can't remember his name, but the older guild leader guy about building a road, as well as the older guy spreading word, and he said he's laid out all the groundwork, so even though he's slacking and drinking, he has done his part, so they're spreading the word that Theum is or whatever his name is a champion that defeated the Orc Lord, and Rim and his town were just friendly monsters that helped, and that's exactly what Rim wanted, so we got basically confirmation that that's happening, as well as the road for trade, which is new, which is pretty cool. Because I love the whole, like, city builder aspect of this show, so even more of that is always fun. And then we had what else did we have? I felt like there was something in between, but did we jump right over to the Dryad showing up. I think we might have actually. So we had the Dryad showing up, and that's how they got connected to the story. Once again, the Dryads being the method to which the main character gets all the information he needs in a world where he's still so uneducated on and everything. So Trainee is off defending the forest a bit, slowing down the progress the best they can of this beast, and then her younger sister is the messenger that came to Rim, which is pretty cool, seeing different dryads, you know? It's pretty cool. And so what did I want to say about that? I like that we got like some backstory on it, that it's a being that's made by a cloud of magicules left by Veldora. And my first thought when I heard that is, I wonder if somehow Veldora is gonna get involved. But they said it has no intelligence. My initial thought before I found out it has no intelligence is that it would, like, maybe Veldora would talk it down, and that's how the situation would be handled. But I don't know. I don't even know if Veldora can get out of Rim, you know? And I also don't know how much stronger Veldora is compared to Rim, because Rim took him inside of him, but that doesn't mean that Rim is stronger than Veldora, because Veldora was trapped in the cage. Rim just took the entire cage inside him, you know? And was, like, analyzing it. And I don't know if Rim has even broken that cage yet. So it's hard to tell, because the one time we saw Veldora inside Rim, he wasn't inside the caged bubble. So I don't know if that means he's free or not, but if he's free, does that mean he just doesn't mind staying inside Rim's pocket dimension? Or is he really not free yet? So I guess I'm not really expecting Veldora to come out. I wonder if Rim can communicate with Veldora at all. We haven't seen anything to, or I don't remember seeing anything to prove that that's the case. So that leaves me with my one remaining theory, is that Rim will consume it, kind of like he did the Ifrit, and send it right to Veldora, and maybe Veldora will either communicate with it there, or just take it in for his magicules. But this is also something that seems like really big. It almost seems bigger than Veldora. Now, I don't really have Veldora for, like, a scale. All we had him was inside that cave, and the angles could have been weird, so we don't know Veldora's, like, true size. Whereas we kind of seen this thing's, and it seems really big compared to what we've seen of Veldora, but I have no idea. I wonder if this is something that Rim can even consume. Something this sized, you know? He also struggled, it seemed like, with consuming the Orc Lord. Granted, the Orc Lord had healing, so did he struggle with the Orc Lord because of the Orc Lord's power? Like, I guess the Orc Lord's, the fact that he was so powerful, or was it his ability to heal, if that makes any sense? I'm not sure which one made the struggle for Rim so difficult. But if it was just, like, the power, you know, like, if Rim's at, like, 10,000 power and the Orc Lord was at, like, 9,900 power level or something like that, and because it was so close, that was why, or was it the ability alone? And even if there was someone of equal or higher power than Rim that didn't have the regeneration, it would be a lot easier for Rim to consume them. I'm not sure. But it's interesting, though. I'm curious to see if Rim will consume this one as well, which has been the going trend with Rim. So if I were to guess, I'd say yes. If I were to say that they might change up the pattern a little bit, maybe they'll just kill it. But if they kill it, it gets reincarnated again. If Rim consumes it, would the spirit and magicules, like, be within Rim and not be able to be reincarnated again? and Rim might be able to stop this entire cycle, you know, which would be pretty interesting. I'm not entirely sure if that would work out that way, but I could see that being like a story thread where Rim becomes the person that like stopped Cherboldus forever, however you say the name. I'm probably butchering that, sorry. But yeah, interesting stuff. Unfortunately, this episode didn't leave me too much to talk about. That's really like the big mass majority of this episode. I still don't know what the whole, like I mentioned at the start of this discussion, I don't know what the whole parts we saw with the clown guys manipulating that one guy. I don't know how that's all going to play out. I don't really have many theories. The only thing I can think of is if that guy's intelligence did become a part of Cherboldus, or whatever, however you say it, that might be why he's heading towards Rim. You know, wanting to get revenge on Milim and the town and stuff, as being like, maybe his anger is like the driving force, but yeah, that might be why. It also might just be the magicules that were created it are the same that are within Rim, so that might also be why it's just attracted to its own scent in a way. No idea. But yeah, guys, I think that's really all I have to say for this episode. Sorry for the discussion was so short. I don't know. we just had a lot of manipulation happening this episode, so. Oh, wait, I'm gonna say one more thing. That whole bit with Milim wanting to fight the Cherboldus thing. It kind of goes along with my theory, because I still have this running theory, if you guys haven't heard in the other reactions I've had, that Milim is more calculating than she appears. She plays more dumb than she is what I'm saying. And I could be completely wrong, but I could see her wanting to handle the situation because that would give her a leg up on Rim. And be like, oh, well, I saved your city from this monster, so now you should let me do this, or, you know, use it as like a free pass to do something, or just to like take more control of the city that's Rim is running. Some kind of like ulterior motive, possibly, you know? And I'm not sure if that would actually be a story thread they go down, but I could definitely see that being like a very easy way for them to integrate some kind of, you know, overthrow kind of thing from the inside, with Milim being some like master strategist or something. Would be very interesting just to see her personality like do a 180 and go from like super goofy to like super serious and be like, this is my true form, you know. But I wanted to mention that because I don't even remember if in the reaction I mentioned anything like that. I might have started talking about it and got distracted by another line of text that pulled me into a different line of thinking, and then I never went back to it. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there because that was something that I just remembered about as well. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you wish to support the channel, you can hit that subscribe button. You can also check the description for links to my Patreon, where you can see the next episode right now, or you can also see them in full length. Instead of seeing all like the cut up episode like you normally watch, you can see the entire episode along with me. So then there's also links to my anime list and my Twitch stream if you want to see that stuff as well. But yeah, guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.